Hey guys, I'm here at CES 2024. This is my second year at CES, and as you can see, it's bigger and better than ever with a model of the sphere behind me here in SK Wonderland. So I'm excited to show you what some of the exhibits are here at CES at the Las Vegas Convention Center. So I'm here at CES 2024, and my first impressions looking around is there are a lot of simulator-based games, and some of them are VR, some of them are involving motion, and as someone who gets a lot of car sickness and motion sickness, it looks like the future does not have my best interest in mind, but this is a lot of what we're seeing so far, a lot of interactive exhibits where people are able to actually sign a waiver and try many of these things out for themselves. So it's very interesting so far. Can I ask you what it was like?
It was like scary.
It was. Did you feel sick?
No, but I screamed like a little lady.
It was scary. Nice. What did you see? What did it show you?
It was like the airplane driving very fast with some rounds and so on. So
oh my god!
Amazing.
And check out this virtual snowboarding game. This definitely looked like a good workout. I was amazed to see just how many games and activities that you're able to make virtual. So I wasn't trying many of these because I get car sick really easily, but this is just an idea of some of the exhibits that they had on display at the Las Vegas Convention Center. This also caught my interest. As you can see, it is a sphere mirrored after the large sphere that Vegas now has. They're calling this a globe, but come on, this is obviously resembling the giant sphere that you're gonna see if you're flying into Vegas, and especially where we were staying at the Link, we had a perfect view of the sphere. I still haven't gone inside of it because I hear that it can make you feel pretty sick, so haven't been able to take advantage of that yet, but maybe someday I'll tough it out. Now, I was able to see the unveiling of this car last year. This is called the Aila, Honda's new car, partnering with Sony. And look at that entertainment bar on not only the front of the car, but there's also one in the dash area of the car. So one of the trends that I noticed this year, and again, I am by no means a tech expert, but it really seems like car companies are trying to combine entertainment, gaming, having fully immersive gaming experience in your car. So hopefully people are not distracted while they drive. When is the Aila going to be released?
It's going to be released in 2025 and delivered in United States customer 2026 in spring.
Okay, and is this electric?
Yes.
What else is unique about it?
So this has a very big screen, like you can see from the window. It's
right.
Called the panoramic screen. You can change and you can have a lot of entertainment like a movie, animation, like a karaoke or internet radio. And also there are lots of sensors like a lidar or radar to see those like a virtual animation simulator is going on right now. This is very new for this year.
And this was revealed last year, right?
Yes. But,
wow.
Yes, but we have been developing all the stuff too. So last year there was only 45 sensors in the one vehicle, but this year we could not say how many sensors the camera or something like those stuff.
Wow, and do we know a price yet?
We do not know yet.
Gotcha.
But it's not the cheap, for sure.
Not gonna be cheap. All right, thank you.
Yes.
And we decided to get lunch at Bagel Mania, which was conveniently located pretty close to the Las Vegas Convention Center, but everyone else had the same idea. At least we got these free Stunna shades. So as you can see, a lot of people are gathered around this modular flying car. It's labeled an eVTOL flying car. VTOL is vertical takeoff and landing. But the real question is, why isn't it flying right now? So this is the Xpeng Aero HT, and unfortunately, I'm not able to get an interview right now, but let's go through the pamphlet together. They're calling this their Low Altitude Air Mobility Explorer. So let's read a little bit about it. This, like I mentioned, is an eVTOL flying car, VTOL with vertical takeoff and landing. And this is, of course, towards the future of 3D transportation. In driving mode, this vehicle will transform into a supercar. It kind of looks like a supercar from the outside, seamlessly folding its flying components for an elegant on-road appearance. So those flying components will disappear when you're on the road, but when you switch to flight mode, the vehicle will open its arms, facilitating vertical takeoff and landing. This functionality allows for effortless navigation through congested areas and obstacles when conditions permit, effectively addressing the demand for short distance, low altitude travel. So of course we want to know, when will this be available? What kind of training and certification will you need to drive one of these and fly one of these supercar designs? But it has dual mode cockpit for land and air travel. So it's structured into two key components with the ground module and the air module. The innovative design allows the ground modules to seamlessly accommodate the air module for terrestrial transport. The two modules can automatically detach and combine, resembling a land-based aircraft carrier. So let me know, is this something that you would want to have and fly and drive for yourself? So that's what it would look like. And does that not resemble a Cybertruck? I will not try one of these for a very long time. Looks pretty scary to me. Flying car test flight base. All right, let's do this. Flying motorcycle in 2016, two-seater prototype 2018, 2019 the T1, 2020 X1, that's looking more realistic, 2021 X2, 2022, this is their test vehicle, so that is actually a real test of a flying car. Wow, future is now.
Of the audiobook. I think we all are familiar with the feeling of sitting in our driveway long after the journey has ended, wanting to hear the end of the story we're listening to, whether it's an audiobook or a podcast. Sound has the ability.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Vinfast booth at CES, and check out this electric pickup truck behind me. I wanted to show you it because not a lot of people have seen this here yet. Vinfast is a Vietnamese electric vehicle maker, and they are planning to enter the pickup market just like Cybertruck has and Rivian and so on and so forth. This one is actually smaller than those guys, so it won't be directly competing, but let me read you some information as we show you what it looks like on the inside. This is a new product in Vinfast's offering. It showcases their aspiration to venture into the fast-paced and thriving electric pickup truck market. And this is what the chief executive for sales said in an announcement. Now, it's called the VF Wild. It's a little shorter bumper to bumper than a Toyota Tacoma or Ford Ranger, and let's show you what the back looks like. It has 4 doors, 2 rows of seats, and a cargo bed that's about 5 feet long. So again, on the smaller side, but the back wall of the passenger compartment of the VF Wild, though, can fold down, leaving it open to the cargo bed in the back. When the back wall of the passenger compartment opens up, the back seats also fold down. This allows items as long as 8 feet to be carried in the combined cab and cargo bed. And this is similar to the feature General Motors offers on the Chevy Silverado EV electric pickup. So just wanted to show you guys the VF Wild here in the wild at CES. It's obviously a similar silver color, although not stainless steel like the Cybertruck. But I want to get your thoughts on this. It also has some displays, as you can see, for the back seat, so that's kind of nice for the kids. And I think it looks pretty cool. I think the inside looks really nice. I wish we could go inside. But yeah, Vinfast is really coming up in the market, and this is their new truck. Okay, so I just walked by this, and it's not just a video that it's taking of us, it's analyzing the video. So if I open my mouth, Can see that my mouth is open. It says brow raise. It says engagement. It keeps balance and joy.
Now look angry.
Okay, now it says I'm disgusted. Now it says downturned mouth. That's kind of creepy, actually. Smart eye. This is improving the safety experience, intelligent driver support for safer roads, or just a way to spy on us. So I'm here at the second day of CES. Today we decided to check out the Venetian Expo Hall, and this one is not so much, I think, going to be of interest to you guys. I'll share some of the interesting exhibits that we found, but the convention center has more of the content that I think you guys are interested in. A lot of this stuff here is like home and health and fitness, beauty type things, and I found this big bear who keeps smelling me. This was in the Health and Fitness Center of the Venetian, and apparently this thing is supposed to burn a ton of calories. The calorie meter was going absolutely nuts. It was saying I was burning like a calorie a second, which I'm sorry, I don't believe that, but I thought it looked hilarious, so I wanted to show you. There's that calorie meter I was talking about, and obviously that is just, that is fantasy. It'd be cool if it burned calories that quick though. But it definitely did make my legs feel a little jiggly afterwards, not bad. Remember, I broke my femur 10.5 months ago, so I was a little nervous to get on it, but, you know, I can still walk and I'm doing just fine. So one of the worst chores has got to be mowing your lawn, but what if you could have a very quiet robot do it for you? That's exactly what you see here behind me, and you can order one of these for yourself today. Hey, Ellie in space here in the Venetian Expo Hall, and what are we looking at behind us here?
We are looking at the Luba-2. We are trying to revolutionize the industry for lawn care, the way people basically do traditional lawn maintenance with our robotic lawnmower. It covers a wire-free perimeter. It's one of the only ones in the industry to offer this feature, and it's capable of it has four-wheel drive, and it can maintain slopes of 37 degrees and 80%.
That's crazy.
Yes, and it also has obstacle avoidance. And you just program it, and if you like those nice, clean, parallel style, or diagonal, or diamond shapes, or if you wanted to write happy birthday in your lawn, you could do that as well.
Wow. And so what is kind of the vision behind this? I mean, obviously, this would, I think every lawn owner would want one of these.
Right. The vision behind this is just to increase a better way to do lawn care autonomously.
Wow. And so how does it actually mow the lawn?
It has 2 round spindles on the bottom and 8 blades.
Okay.
So it has the blades and it just cuts. You can program it and for scheduling on a particular cycle, and all that is done through the app along with the height adjustment as well.
And so you can buy one of these right now?
You can buy one of these right now.
And what are they going for?
They're going for anywhere between $2,099 based on your lawn size to $4,099.
Okay. Seems like a good investment. And so what is how does it recharge? What's the range?
Okay. Well, the range, the largest size is 2.5 acres. So that's our 10,000 model. And if it needs to charge, it's smart enough because it's smart technology. It will go back to the charging station and charge. If it detects rain, it will also go back to the charging station and charge. And then it will continue its job after it's completed. And you can have multiple zones. You can zone it out. So when it's finished with cutting one zone, it will take the channel, the most accurate path, and go to the next zone. Well, it works with 4G, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and RTK technology, so it's designed to never lose connection. So based on the perimeter that you outline through the app, that is the path that it will take. And it being 4-wheel drive, it shouldn't be affected like mud sliding, or, it has really good traction.
And this was pretty cool to me. This was a robotic stir-fry machine where you can stir-fry a meal in less than 4 minutes. Now, you do have to have some, manual operation, as you can see. the gentleman is adding ingredients and checking the boxes once those time requirements are met, but it's still pretty cool. Now, they didn't let anyone try it, so who knows how good it really was.
Nice.
Okay, so I am going to go inside of the Zoox vehicle for the first time.
In Vegas, that's the vibe. Sound system is pretty great.
Oh, Zoox. What is it?
So Zoox is an autonomous vehicle operating as a robo-taxi. So basically you would download the Zoox app, you would tell us where you want to go, we pick you up, drop you off, and we handle everything in between. So we've designed and assembled the vehicle, we've also designed and we maintain the AI stack, and we provide the service.
So how does this compare to like Waymo, for example?
So we've been purpose-built from the very beginning, and so our main goal, our main priority is moving people. So we decided, let's build a vehicle that can move people in dense urban environments. So this vehicle right here, it has carriage-style seating for up to 4 adult passengers. We're able to maneuver into very tight side parking. We also have 4-wheel steering on each wheel, and then we're also able to be bi-directional. So we never have to make a U-turn. We never have to do a 3-point turn. We're able to just pull out and go the opposite way.
Oh, wow.
It sort of looks small from the outside, right? But then feels very
Yeah, it looks smaller on the outside for sure. And so, but this thing can go up to 75 miles per hour.
In both directions, yeah. It's fully symmetrical. Yeah, we can go on highways in both directions.
but not at the same time.
Yeah.
Where it was split in half.
That feels a little scary at this time to be in here at 75 miles an hour. So we can do the music.
Be up serving people. Go back, charge pretty quickly, and then go back.
Turn it up.
So 16.
Little. Does it always rattle?
Not usually.
Okay, sorry.
Because of the wire.
Okay, and you can adjust the temperature. That's good.
Yeah, temperature here, sound here. Got your maps system.
Okay, cool.
Pull over, all the good stuff. Contact support.
You can charge
Everybody
the
has
phone.
a wireless charging pad,
wireless.
yeah. And a couple other, and then there's a USB-C charger as well if you want to charge other devices.
So how can you keep this like private to yourself if you just wanted to be in it alone and have a ride?
Yeah, you can book it as a private ride.
Okay.
And,
Probably a
share
little
with
more
you.
expensive?
I think that's the base fare basically.
Okay.
You're gonna have it for yourself, with your friends or family, or just by yourself entirely. Yeah.
Cool.
It's like a ride share. Pull on your app. I'm here. I want to go there.
Yeah. Very cool.
The cool thing about the symmetry of the vehicle is it maneuvers a lot better than a vehicle that can't do that, so we can get out of certain ride scenarios much easier. We don't have to do 3-point turns.
So this has been in the works for like 10 years or so?
Yes, exactly. We had the vision already more than 10 years ago, but I got involved about 10 years ago. So we started developing the vehicle really from the ground up. There was, a lot of people told us it's not possible, but we did it anyways. And today we already went through all the concept work, all the prototypes, and we're basically in the pre-production phase and soon to be hitting the road.
Wow, that must be exciting after developing this for about a decade.
Yeah.
So I cover a lot of Tesla news full time, and obviously they're trying to solve full self-driving and autonomous driving.
Right.
How would you say you are similar to Tesla? How are you different in the way that you've been able to solve this challenge?
I don't know exactly about Tesla themselves, but I know that we are testing on public roads right now. We are out there, we're driving. And actually, later this year, we're going to be driving around Vegas here, and we're going to go on the first rides. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. So we're definitely getting there.
Awesome. I hope that we get to be one of the first.
Yeah, you can actually sign up if you want to. We have a early bird wait list that you
Cool.
can join, and we're going to get notified once it's available.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that
Love to have you
video
on.
will be next. And so why would I want to take this over like an Uber? Well,
this gives you a few different options. Let's say it's you and 3 other people. Rather than having one person sit in the front and then trying to hold a conversation or anything with those people in the back seat, you're able to do everything looking at each other, be more communal. It's very cool like that.
Is it cheaper?
It should be a little bit cheaper.
And when is this going to be on the roads?
So it's actually currently operating in Foster City, California, and then here in Las Vegas. But this year, in 2024, we will offer our first rides to the public.
And why does our future need this? We're all about the future here at CES.
Yes, well, we need it because people need other options of how to get around cities. There's some people who don't drive, who can't drive, and so they need to be able to get around. Traffic is also not pleasant for any of us, no matter what you drive. So even if you're a hobbyist driver and you have a really cool Ferrari or something like that, we'll let you do that on the weekends, or we'll let you do that outside of the city. We'll handle the city driving.
Okay, this is gonna, I think, freak out a lot of maybe, you know, people in the elderly generation, driverless cars. So how do I feel safe in this?
Well, you can feel safe because we've self-certified this vehicle to the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standards, which means that just like every other vehicle for sale here in the U.S., we have decided that we meet the same standards, and that's one thing. Then 2, we also have done like full crash testing, and then most importantly, our ethos is no surprises, and then small, medium, and large. So no surprises is we're working with local governments and state governments to say, hey, we're coming, and like, how would you like us to show up in your community? And then in terms of the small, medium, and large, we're doing one vehicle at a time. We're doing one area at a time. And you won't just overnight see 100,000 Zoox vehicles.
So are they kind of geo-fenced in the areas you're testing out?
So we will map a particular area, we'll test and we'll validate that with our test fleet before ever releasing the robotaxi.
What's the max speed and what's the range?
The max speed is up to 75 miles per hour so that we're able to do highway driving. And the range, we look at that more in terms of a service day. So with rideshare, you want about 16-hour service day in terms of continuous short trip rides between 1 and 3 miles.
So I'm guessing this comes back to wherever its hub is and someone has to charge it, and then it goes out the next day?
Yeah, we would do all of the charging, we do all of the maintenance, clean it, make sure you have a nice, fresh vehicle.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So that is just a wrap up of my CES adventure. This is the 2nd year that I've done CES, 2nd year in a row. I think I might skip next year, not because of anything in particular this year. It was definitely a good experience, but if I had to miss it, I don't think I'd be heartbroken. I'm more interested in the people that I meet at CES, and I didn't get any of the major interviews like I did last year with Sandy Monroe. So I hope that you guys were able to enjoy the tech that I found. And CES is definitely worth going to if you've never been. It's kind of actually pretty hard to get into. Even if you're in industry, you definitely have to prove that you're in industry. I got a media pass, so luckily I got in for free, but a good experience. But CES is pretty exhausting, and you know, a lot of CES is you're seeing prototypes and you're seeing things that still are not yet available, but it's still really cool, especially if you're a tech nerd. So obviously AI is going to be the theme more and more. It was definitely the theme this year, as well as EV. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I have a lot of content to edit, so sorry if this one's a little bit rough, but I hope that you guys are looking forward to this year as much as I am. I feel like January is already flying by, and next month I should have my 0G flight. So that is very exciting, and hopefully I don't feel sick.